Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy to demand answers from Luna. Liam is reminded of Hope's fierce conviction. Luna prayed Finn not to turn his reverse on her. Finn explained that she did terrible effects, and he'd to cover his family. Luna put all the blame on Steffy. In fact, Luna prayed Finn not to let Steffy keep them piecemeal. Finn didn't have time to respond as there was an unforeseen interruption. Steffy forced her Finnegan's demand. That sudden interruption was Steffy. When Steffy rambled in the door, she had just come from telling Hope that Liam is dying. It was a huge emotional risk, and seeing Luna is completely what Steffy does not need right now. Still, it must be hard for Luna to live in the same megacity as her father without being allowed to see him. Steffy will demand to know what Luna is doing there. Steffy knows that Finn wouldn't have invited Luna over knowing she'd be back anytime. Luna will try to explain what she's doing there, but anything she says wouldn't go over well. Luna will claim that she's a changed woman and just wants a relationship with her father. Still, there's no way that Steffy is going to allow that, not with Luna's history. Liam and Hope will break down from their emotional grasp. Hope tells Liam that she doesn't want to be separated presently. Hope probably just wants Liam to be as happy and loved as he can before he dies. Liam doesn't know how long he has and just wants to be sure Hope and Beth are taken care of. Liam will also get a memorial of Hope's fierce conviction. Liam will be assured that Hope can fight for a good future for both herself and their child after he's gone. Liam and Hope recollections will rush back while Luna faces Steffy's fierce warning. Bill will reluctantly make amends with Liam during their mess at Il Giardino, which will compactly be derailed by Sheila and all her talk about Luna. Indeed so, Liam wouldn't let any once Luna wrathfulness stop him from fixing his relationship with Bill. Both Bill and Liam will partake just how important they mean to each other, but Liam will stay silent about his inoperable brain mass. Hope will also keep quiet about what Steffy told her when she reconvenes with Liam. Although Hope will admit that she feels like she took Liam's love for granted, she wouldn't partake the real reason for her epiphany. Hope and Liam will face an important memory flood tide as they reconnect in the coming occurrences. It'll remind both of them of why they fell for each other in the first place, but effects will be complicated due to Liam's grim medical condition. As Liam thinks about having to leave Hope and his daughters before, his despair will come downright unsupportable. Hope will ultimately push for a future with Liam, knowing that they may not have important of one. Carter will listen in at exactly the wrong time since he'll overhear Hope making a big commitment to her ex-husband. It'll eventually shoot Carter into Daphne's arms as she works to win him over. Daphne will suppose this is just more proof that Carter belongs with her rather of Hope. Liam will have other plans since he wouldn't want Hope pouring all her time and energy into a relationship that's going to end in tragedy. We'll see Liam give Hope a nudge back in Carter's direction, but will he formally have landed in bed with Daphne by also? Steffy will lay down the law after chancing Luna at the precipice house with Finn. Luna will defend her desire to see her pater. But Steffy will make it crystal clear that she's not drink there. After Steffy dishes out a fierce warning to Luna, she may give one to Finn as well and push him to do a better job of administering boundaries. Steffy surely wouldn't be pleased over the news of Luna's visit, so she'll try to get a many effects straight. Taylor will hear about Liam's brain excrescence and the fact that Steffy revealed to Hope when he didn't want her to. Both Taylor and Finn will suppose Steffy did what was stylish under the circumstances. Liam will seek Finn out for an important discussion about Steffy and Hope. After Liam pushes for Finn's pledge that he'll help bring Hope and Steffy together, Finn may grant his dying want. Liam will make some prognostications about the kind of world he wants to leave before for his family. Carter wants Hope and Daphne wants Carter. Who does Katie want? The answer may surprise you. Katie and Carter formerly had a good thing going and everyone seems to have forgotten that. While Carter wants to reunite with Hope, her heart could go straight to Liam due to his medical death judgment. Daphne is bravely telling Carter that he needs to choose her. So far Carter has heeded politely to her, but he really hasn't told her establishment no. Daphne knows that she's in competition for Carter with Hope. What she doesn't know is the aft story between Carter and Katie, who don't have the baggage that manage do. For illustration, Hope thinks that Carter chose Ridge and Eric over her. Hope's pater cleric is in her observance that Carter is each wrong for her and wants her to be with Liam. That's all a lot for Carter to deal with. Hope knowing that Liam has a brain excrescence means that she'll want to be by his side 24/7. And you can see where that will lead. Hope has to find a way to involve Beth in the sad script concerning her pater. This will each take time and care, and in the end we don't see Hope having a lot of leftover time for Carter. Which leaves an opening. Still, Daphne may suppose that she's in the catbird seat if Hope steps out of her way. Not so presto. Effects are infrequently uncomplicated on detergents, and we see possible trouble on the horizon in the form of Katie. Katie could pretend to be into Carter in the morning, if only to keep Daphne on the border. But we prognosticate that Katie may actually have passions for Carter, and if so she may act on them if her bastard Hope is out of the way. Steffy telling Liam he needs to let Hope know what's going on with his health. Liam prayed Steffy and Finn to keep his opinion a secret. He didn't want anybody to know that he has an inoperable brain excrescence and is likely dying. Liam's final plans are to spend time with his daughters. One of whom is his and Hope's son, Beth. Liam sounded to believe he'd be suitable to keep the Verity from Isaac's wife. Of course, Liam's new living arrangement caught Hope's eye, and she's not relatively convinced by his explanations. Indeed, though Carter asked Hope for an alternate chance, it doesn't feel she's relatively ready to. In fact, she's been flashing back her marriage to Liam relatively fondly. She's intrepid, calculating, and fiercely pious to her family and the Forrester name. But when you play with fire, you'll get burned. The rearmost reproach washing up at Forrester Creations has all the material of a classic takedown, and this time, Steffy might be her own worst adversary. Enter Katie, who just happened to be in the right place at the right time. After eavesdropping a juicy discussion between Zend and Daphne Rose, Katie is now sitting on a live line of information that could blow up Steffy's entire world. The stunner that Steffy orchestrated a scheme with Daphne as her secret armament to sabotage the budding relationship between Carter and Hope is bad. Veritably bad. And, the last thing Steffy needs is for that secret to be in the hands of a Logan. Hollers. Katie hasn't had this important screen time or power in periods. But now? She's holding the match that could set the whole Forrester dynasty ablaze. With this secret in her fund, Katie is poised to shift the balance of power and the boardroom at Forrester Creations. We are now left wondering what happens if Katie exposes Steffy's shady plan? Will Ridge and the rest of the Forrester clan eventually take a hard look at the son they've long defended? Could Steffy's days as co-CEO be numbered? Or will she find a way to spin this, condemn it all on the achievement, and walk down without a scrape again? The chessboard is set, and every move counts. However, she may have undervalued just how numerous people are tired of her calling the shots, if Steffy allowed. She could pull strings without consequence. This might not just be a bump in the road, it could be the morning of Steffy's long overdue reckoning. So what happens when the puppet master becomes the target? Stay, because Forrester Creations might no way be the same.